Hey guys! So today I will be doing another skin edit. I've had a few requests for this. I was supposed to do this video last night, but I was really sick yesterday, so sorry if I sound kind of funny today. But I was sick and I was going to make the video, and I was on the computer and I was about ready to make the video, but I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I felt really bad, and by that time it was way too late to make the video. So again, I'm sorry for not making the video last night, so I'm making it now. So yeah, let's just get right into this. So I have already taken a snapshot. You guys asked for a more tan skin, so I did. And so I've already taken the snapshot for that. So first what we're going to do is we're going to make about, let's say like 4 layers, 40 layers, all on transparency. There's 40 layers. And go back to your background image. And I like to do this for most of my pictures. I like to go to the Dodge Burn tool, and I make sure it's on burn, and I just turn the scale up all the way, and I go over the entire picture. It brings out all the blacks in the picture, makes everything a little bit darker and more pronounced. So I usually do that for most of my photos when I edit them. So yeah, just want to do that. And you go into your first new layer, and I'm going to focus on more of the face in the first layer. So I'm just going to zoom into the face. So you use your brush tool and make sure the foreground color is on black, and put your brush scale at about 0.07. You just want to outline the nose. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then you are going to go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and I blur this by about 2. And then in that layer, you go to the layer mode, and you want to put that on overlay. And you can turn the opacity down a little bit, all depending on where you like it. And you can also smudge it out to make the line more neat if you need. That's why it doesn't really matter how perfect you are at outlining it. Then in our next layer, I'm going to be focusing more on defining cheeks. So now we're going to use white, and we're going to use our brush tool and just make triangles right on our cheeks. Small white triangles. And I would also do this on the forehead, but the forehead's kind of covered, so I don't really have to worry about that, and put a little bit on the bridge of the nose. And you want to go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and I blur that at about 5. And just turn the opacity down on this. And if you need to, you can smudge out any thick white spots over there. Okay, so then in another new layer, we're going to define the outline of the face, I guess. I don't know what to really call it. So just using our circle brush again, you want to make sure your foreground color is black. And you want to just outline the face. And then you're going to go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and you can also blur this by 5, and set the layer mode to overlay. And then turn the opacity down until you're happy with the color. Okay, so in our last layer, we are going to focus on the chest area, more of the collarbone and that sort of thing. So again, we are going to use our paintbrush, circle brush, and just set the scale at about an 8. Just outline collarbone area. And go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and blur that by about 5. And then in the layer mode, you're going to go to Overlay. And as needed, you can smudge it out so it kind of flows better. And I'm just going to merge all these layers together by right-clicking on the layer and clicking Merge In. So there's that. Now I'm going to focus on the chest area. So I'm just making a new layer, and I'm just going to outline the cleavage area, I guess. Again, go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and blur that by about, I'm blur by 3. And then you go to Layer Mode and Overlay. And again, you can smudge that out as needed. Now I'm going to merge this back down. And in the background, I want to make these tattoos a little darker. So again, I'm going to go to my Dodge/Burn tool, and I'm going to make sure it's on Burn. And I am just going to go over the tattoos that I have on this skin. You can also do this for other skins with tattoos. I personally like darkening the tattoos. I think it just makes it stand out better. You don't have to. I just like to do it. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure you are on your background photo. Otherwise, it won't darken them. So that's darkened. And there you go. There is your skin edit. This is kind of a quick one that I do for my basic photos. If you need any more details on the skin edits, I'll be happy to do another tutorial on it. If you want a different skin tone, let me know. I can do a different one for the different skin tones. I can also do one where it's more detailed with the nose. I can do one where it's detailed with the lips. Just let me know. Your feedback really helps me in decisions on tutorials. A lot of the times I really don't know what to do, and it's just more of a spur of a moment thing when I do my tutorials. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to go. I hope you guys enjoy this. Bye, guys!